Hey guys, and welcome to Snowbreak Containment Zone. So I've taken the liberty of updating the tier list with more information that you need, especially for those who are starting out the game, and especially if you're still using the older operatives in this game. Again, this is the most complete tier list that I've made. This includes a guide for all of the orange tier and some of the purple tier operatives. Okay, so and also Fenny Pureheart is already here. She is at tier 0, while Clarina, which I updated previously, is actually in tier 0.5. So Fenny Pureheart, just wanna start with her as an example. So she is very good for a single target, especially for a boss, because her attack angle is actually on top of the target. It's not within a straight line. It's actually on top. So she is good with single target, multi-part, because apparently she ignores the destruction of the parts and goes straight to where the damage should be. So multi-part, she's a 4-star. Mobbing, she is a 5-star. Her standard skill also has a AoE together with it. And again, I think she's the complete package for your skill type DPS. Damage potential is at 5-star as well. So for me, I think she would be part of the first 4 in terms of damage. So these are the queens of DPS operatives at tier 0. You have Chenxing, you have Enya, you have Katya, and you have Fenny. So you can't go wrong with these 4. They are in tier 0. I won't go much into the tiers actually. You could go through this file. I'll make this file available in the description of this video. And also guys, I just want to take you through the build guide for each of the characters. Okay, for the signature weapon, I'm not going to be going into detail on the weapons. Either the weapons are going to be needed or not. That is how I'm going to be approaching it. Because if you're a DPS character, okay, these are DPS characters. Mostly your DPS weapons are either the free ones have less damage and your signature weapon has usually more damage. That is just the the comparison between both. So my answer to that is either you have enough budget for the signature weapon or not. So if you want more damage, you go with the signature weapon. If you don't need more damage because you can clear the stage easily, even with the free weapon, then go for the signature weapon. So if the contention is just additional damage, I would usually not require a signature weapon. The only time that I would require a signature weapon is my best example is actually Frisia Turbo. She requires a signature weapon because there is a certain mechanic in her skill that the signature weapon enhances, not damage, but I think it's in the skill haste of the dodge that she makes. I actually forgot what it is, but if you compare the SSR, the SR weapon, the free one, versus her signature weapon, there's a 50% difference on how fast the signature weapon can recover an ability for her. So that is the difference. So that is why you are required. She is most optimal with her signature weapon. So the only reason why I'll be requiring a signature weapon for a character, it's because she's more optimal in terms of using the signature weapon, not on the damage. The damage side, I don't think we need a lot of damage in this game because most of the content is clearable within the game unless you do want to rank in the highest tiers. That is why you go with the signature weapon, and most probably you are, you can spend for the signature weapon. But the requirement for the signature weapon is not really obligatory every time. You only require a signature weapon once the mechanic improves drastically within the skill or within the kit of the character. So that is where I'm recommending some of the characters here have yeses. Most, actually the majority, around 80%, don't require a signature weapon. So which is good news for you guys, because again, the signature weapon is for those who want to rank, who want to add more damage, or for those who want to improve the efficiency of the skill of the basic kit of the character. Some of the signature weapons don't improve drastically the kit, so that is why I'm not requiring a signature weapon. So again, I won't, moving forward, this is how I'm gonna be reviewing all of the characters. Do you really need one? Is it going to improve the kit of the character drastically, or if it's going to be damaged? Again, I don't want to recommend based on just the increase of damage, because most of the stages in Snowbreak is clearable even with the free weapon. Again, okay? So I hope that is clear with the signature weapon, whether your signature weapon is required for the character or not. Next is the logistics. So a specific logistic for the character is recommended. Plus, once you go to the logistics, you'll be required to roll for stats, right? Whether it's for attack, alignment index, or thermal. So there are only 3 for the talent per logistic. So these are the direct recommendations that I have per character, not in the order specifically. So the first 2 is going to be the top 2. The last one is usually the element to recommend, or a healing bonus. So for talent, you have the 3 recommended categories for the stats. Then goes your manifestation. Okay, your manifestation, your minimum manifestation is where the highest benefit you'll be getting if you get copies of the character. So the highest benefit, not really the highest benefit, sorry, it's not the highest benefit, it's more of the optimal benefit that you get with the character. Again, you have to consider that for each of the manifestations, you'll have to get copies or shards of the character. So when do you stop? So basically that is it. So you stop at M3 because, again, the character is already optimized at M3. That is what I'm saying. Of course, if you go to M5, definitely there are additional add-ons to the character, but it's gonna be requiring a lot of investment. Plus, your other characters will suffer because you'll be farming for that character for a long time, while the other characters won't be what do you call this? Won't be farmed on. So, manifestation minimum is the optimal stopping point, the minimum stopping point if you want to invest in a character. If you want to go further, it's really up to you. Then for your neuronics, this is just the priority. Most of the characters you can open up the neuronics for your standard skill, ultimate skill, and support skill. So for Fenny, the order of upgrade, this is the order of upgrade. First is the standard skill, Stan S. Then the next one is Ultimate S, which is your ultimate skill. Then the last one is the support skill, or Sup S. Okay, so that is the order. So take note, guys, moving forward, I'll be upgrading the sheet. If you have a new character, I'll be putting in here. I'll be doing the reviews still for if that character is worth pulling. The build guides are going to have to be here. So we'll have to reference this every time I would do a build guide. Plus, I will still do a video once I've updated this with a new character. But this is more or less the format for it. So for now, all of the orange tier characters have their builds already in this sheet. So that is for the S tier. Some of the what do you call this? Some of the purple tiers don't have builds yet because I haven't built them ever since. So I'll be backtracking to some of the purple tiers. Some of the purple tiers have builds because I'm currently using them still. So like Chenxing the Observer, I have her build. I built her and I'm still using her up till now. For Quiet Quitter Yao, I'm still using her. I still have her build here. So again, these are what I have. As far as the other purples, Marian Swift is a orange tier. I'm also using Life Wednesday, just for fun. Again, I like her kit, and she's my first operative since I started the game. Plus, I have built Mauxir Meow. She's also a fun character that I am still using from time to time in some of the stages just for fun. And I have their build. So as far as the other characters here that I don't have the builds ready, these are mostly characters that I haven't built ever since. But because a lot of you guys are actually looking for this sheet already, I will just finish up to what I have. All orange tier characters plus some of the purple tiers that I've been using. The others I will improve or I will add as time goes by. Probably next week I'll have more time to fill in some of the blank character builds here. But so far for the builds, this is gonna be our format. This one is gonna be better for everybody so that you could reference this in just one sheet. And guys, I would still ask for support though. If I do have videos coming out, please still do watch them. That's the only thing that I would ask of you guys, aside from looking at the sheet, because more or less I'll be talking about why I built that character once a new character comes out. Okay, so this one is for the build guide, and I've already updated the team building chart. So this is per support. Who is the support? Who this support can? Which character can this support? Okay, so we do have all of the supports on the left side. I already included Fenny Pureheart here. She can be supported by Marion Riptide and Tess the Magician for her ultimate, and of course. As you go down below, she can also be supported by Vidya, Akasha, and Ichel. So those are the three that you could add as supports for Fenny Pureheart. So this is how I'm going to be updating this file, because again, this is more efficient for those especially who want a quick reference for everything and are new to the game. You guys can visit this freely. So I'll put a link in the description. And also, if you noticed, I have segregated your DPS operatives from your support operatives. As you can see here, they're all on one side and the other is on one side for clear reference to your operative. So this is updated as far as Fenny Pureheart is concerned. So again, guys, comment down in the comment section what do you think. Take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.